When I was at the Wizards Unite launch party last week at Universal Studios Hollywood, they had a bunch of people come up and speak telling about the future of this game, and one of the things that kind of flew underneath the radar with everybody was the partnership with Simon Malls. Well, that was until today. Today Niantic put out a blog post where they talk about they are partnering with not only Simon Malls, but AT&T. Specifically, it's these Simon Malls partnership that I want to look at in a little bit more detail. So today I am at the Brea Mall behind me to go over some of these details. But first, let's talk about exactly what the press release says. If you want to read the release in its entirety, I will put a link in the description below so you can check all of that out. I'm just going to touch on the parts that I want to talk about for this video, and that is Niantic has announced collaborations with AT&T and Simon to integrate special real-world activations in the augmented reality mobile game Harry Potter Wizards Unite across locations around the United States. I'm going to pause here and let all of the people who don't live in the United States be salty for a minute. Alright, now that that is out of your system, there are partnerships with different companies all across the globe. The press release goes on to say, beginning today, June 24th, Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets will feature an amplified Harry Potter Wizards Unite gameplay experience in the United States with increased rewards and elusive enemies. That part has my curiosity peaked. Simon's 200 plus US shopping destinations will have multiple sponsored inns and fortresses, giving players more XP and more spell energy than other non-sponsored locations in the US. This, coupled with both indoor and outdoor locations and plenty of shopping and dining options to enjoy while playing, makes Simon shopping destinations one of the best places to spend the day playing Harry Potter Wizards Unite. In the future, select Simon shopping destinations will host real-world events and special assignments for Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Now, for full disclosure, I was actually going to do a video about the Simon Malls yesterday, because at the Brea Mall here, when I was driving by, I noticed that their inns and their fortresses were a different color. They're white. So I wanted to see what all that was about. Now, because this, and here we go, we have a high level threat. I'm gonna back out of the sun here just a little bit. Is this, I can't remember, is it Jeeves or Reeves? Peeves, this is Peeves. But I was here yesterday to record or Sunday to record the video for Monday, and when I got here, all of the sponsored stops were black because I was here before mall hours, and so none of these locations that you see, they were, instead of being the white, they were like just a matte black. So if you do go to the mall and you want to play, just make sure that you're there during operating hours. Now, this is an indoor mall, and I'm not sure if it's the same for outdoor malls or not. My guess is they don't want people coming in when the malls are closed and destroying things. But if it's an outdoor mall, I don't know. I'll have to go onto the Simon website. I'll put a link to that in the description below as well, so you can see where the nearest Simon location is to you. But here I go, is maybe if I can free this foundable from the confoundable, I'm gonna take it myself into this mall where A, I don't have to deal with the sun, and B, I wanna see exactly how juicy these rewards are gonna be. All right, so that was a successful spell cast, and I'm interested to see. I have not done any of these sponsored stops. You're supposed to get better, higher rarity items and more of them. So, and special events, man, that would be great. Let's go check out what's inside the mall. Okay, I haven't been in the mall for very long, just long enough to drop a dark detector here on this first inn, and as you can tell, the inns and the fortresses are more of a white color. You can see the fortress in the background there is a brown, and then the inns look totally different. They're white with blue roofs compared to the pink or the green or the purple roofs. But this is a natural spawn here. Ooh, it's a myrtle, moaning myrtle. This did not come off of my dark detector. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk around this mall and I'm going to lure it up, not lure, I'm gonna dark detector it up and see if I notice an increase of spawns as far as like rarity. So far this is too high. I haven't seen anything higher than that, no severe, no extremes. Hopefully we get a little bit of luck. If I can get some other people in the mall, I can tell that there are people here playing because you can see the greenhouse has something growing in it, and then that fortress over there has recently been battled. But yeah, so I'm gonna go dark detector these up and see exactly what we can come up with. I'm at the non-sponsored fortress here, and so I'm gonna do Chamber 1, Runestone 1, because I did drop a brain elixir down, so I want to get as much XP as possible. I want to test how much XP do I get out of this battle compared to the sponsored stocks. How much XP do I get out of those? So we're going to start the battle here, and then I'll have to go somewhere else. One tip that I have seen from my viewers is if you actually grab the tip of the wand, it makes casting spells so much easier, and it's true. I was pulling from the middle of the screen down, and then it wasn't doing right. But if you hold on the glowing part of your wand, then you definitely have an advantage. It is so much easier. Look at that, like right away, super quick. So keep that in mind. It definitely works. And thank you to everybody who chimed in. For the werewolf, since I have the advantage over the werewolf, I'm not even going to bother to put any spells or anything down, any hexes. This should be relatively easy, especially being just a level 1 rune 1. I'm going to just try to maximize XP here, and remember, 2 hits, easy peasy. But what I want to see is I want to pay attention. How much XP do I get out of this? So I got 4 fragments of, I can't read that. Oh, a horned serpent egg. That's the first one of those that I've received. You do need 10 to unlock that. I'm just going to let all this go through. As I said, I'm looking to count how much XP I get out of this. And like that's 77.55 for my totals there. So 500 XP is what I'm looking at for the and this is with a brain elixir on. 500 XP for the non-sponsored stop. Let me head over to a sponsored stop and see what we get out of that one. As I was getting up to leave, look at what happened here. This is going to be, if I can even get to it, this is going to be, so this is going to be like severe. Oh man. And I just brewed a potion, so I'm gonna drop the best potion that I have down. All right, I really want to put, because I really need to do good traces here, and I don't think I can do a good trace one-handed. Maybe if I put my phone down and try to do the trace one-handed. Whoa, that was a terrible trace, and it seems like it worked. Hermione Granger. And so that's the first fragment of 11. Okay. So far this has been exceptionally well. This is my 3rd and the 4th. Look at all that XP, 1460. So this right here is going to be the 4th high level or higher. So 3 high levels and then 1 severe. And absolutely amazing. And I can't tell if they were because of the dark detectors or not. I wasn't even looking. I was so excited about the fact that, let me try putting my phone down so that I can trace that spell. Only good. I cannot believe that Hermione, I freed Hermione, because I've had much better casts on much less foundables, and they all break away. So that's maybe my 3rd severe that I've freed, and I've only seen 1 extreme, and it was no good. It fled on my first try. So there's the 3rd of 8 Moaning Myrtles, and wow, okay. So now I'm gonna head over to one of these sponsored fortresses, unless something great pops up again, and it very well could. It is true. Simon Malls are the place to be, because there is another severe that has spawned and another one that I don't have. And as you saw, there was another high threat level. Obviously with severe, definitely drop all those potions down, because you're going to want, the chances of you encountering these are very little. But I can tell you right now, just based off of today's experience only, I will be spending a lot more time at Simon Malls. And this is not a paid sponsorship by Simon Malls. This is my actual reaction. You guys are seeing, oh man, you guys are seeing this as it happens. And 2 severes, I'm now looking at like 4 high levels, high threat levels. Oh my god, like these spawns are lit. Trust me. Make sure you visit the link in the description below to find your nearest Simon Mall, because if your mall is anything like this one, oh man, the summer's coming up. It is hot in a lot of places. People will be spending their time at the malls. And one more, oh no, I don't want that. I haven't even gotten to the fortress yet. All right, so I have a trapped mountain troll. This is gonna be high level. I'm not gonna use any potion on this one, especially when it's an easier spell trace. They definitely seem easier to catch or to release as well. Sorry, it'll take me a while to get that terminology right, but they seem easier to release based on my success rate so far. Magic resisted. I may drop a small potion down. If this doesn't work, it looks like it's gonna work. All right, high success rate, amazing spawns so far. And let's see, this was fragment 3 of 8. We're gonna skip through all the animations, and then there's another high threat level. It doesn't stop. This is absolutely insane. All right, so that was terrible. This is one of the more difficult ones, so I'm gonna actually I'm not gonna put my phone down, because that didn't work either. I don't have my arm with me because I'm in the mall, and I don't want to walk around the mall looking like a goof any more than I already do. The battery on my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna capture this one off camera, and then we're gonna battle a fortress. So far this video has been popping. I can't even imagine what we're gonna get out of this. Again, I'm just gonna do chamber 1, I'm gonna do a runestone 1. I've got 3 of those. Only have to wait 5 seconds, my camera won't focus. Let's get that back in focus. And yeah, like, this is, definitely get with a group of your friends and get in on the Simon Malls. I promise this is not a paid sponsorship. This is the real deal. The spawns here, as you've seen, have been nuts. I've been going for like 18 minutes. I've seen 2 severes, 4 or 5 high levels. Absolutely, like, those are spawn rates that I definitely do not see on the reg. When I'm just out playing, when I'm in a park or something, those are not the spawn rates that I am getting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this fortress. I don't even remember. I'll have to wait until I'm in post-production for this video to find out exactly what my XP was. I think it was 500 for the last one. And let's see, with everything being equal, except for now this is a sponsored, whoa, this is a sponsored fortress. Let's see if I get more XP and then what kind of goodies. And I won't be able to tell what kind of goodies I get, simply because like, I don't have a way to qualify them just yet. I don't know what is rare, what is less rare. Leveling up like crazy though. I'm pretty close. I should be able to hit level 14 just on my trip around the mall. So I only got the 500 XP here as well, but I imagine that, and there we go, yet another high threat level spawn has, oh, Mad Eye Moody's Eye. Ibublio is one of the easier spells to cast, but definitely get a group of friends. I need to get a group of friends. If you are in the Southern California area, let's get the group together so we can put dark detectors all over a Simon Mall, because the more dark detectors you have down, the better, the more severe, the rarer the traces are supposed to spawn. And me, I'm just doing this solo, so I'm dropping 1 down at each of these, and a lot of success. Anyways, that's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got 10 minutes to see how much more. If a severe comes along, this is not the end of the video. I will try to capture that on, or free that on camera. But otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next one.